I'll now show you how to apply this bio-fertilizer. There are various ways of applying it, but today I'll show you 3 ways, so you need to keep coming back to learn more about these application methods. This is done 2 weeks before planting and prepares the land to receive crops. All you need to do is plow your land, remove debris, and apply 2 liters of bio-fertilizer per square meter. Gently incorporate it into the soil. Pre-treatment improves your soil structure, water infiltration, and microorganism activity. During pre-treatment, 2 liters per meter squared is just the minimum you can apply. If you have more in your pit, please go ahead and apply. Calculate the size of your land to estimate the amount of biofertilizer you will require for that particular piece of land. The idea is, before 2 weeks of planting, you should have pre-treated your land. This fertilization takes place during planting. It is a source of nutrients to your seed or the seedling. Different plants are applied in different ways. Note that you're required to dilute your biofertilizer as your plants are still small to avoid scorching. Dilute at a ratio of 1:2 and plant in the following ways. We have 3 types of plant cycles. 1 is the short-term cycle plants, 2 is the mid-term cycle plants, and 3 are the perennial plants. For the short-term cycle plants, these are plants that take 3 months or less to complete their cycle. For example, cabbage and vegetables. Apply 3 liters of diluted biofertilizer per hole and plant your seedling. Mid-term cycle plants. These are plants that take between 3 to 6 months to complete the cycle. For example, maize, arrowroots. Thus, apply 6 liters of diluted biofertilizer per hole. Number 3, perennial plants. These are plants that do not require replanting. For example, fruit trees. Mix 10 liters of biofertilizer with topsoil and return the mixture to the hole and plant the seedling at the middle. This fertilization takes place 2 weeks after transplanting or 6 weeks after germination. Top dressing is done at the base of the crop. Apply your biofertilizer around the plant base on every crop once a week. For the various categories of crops, the short-term cycle plants, apply 6 weeks from planting or 2 weeks after transplanting 1.5 liters of biofertilizer per crop once a week. For the mid-term cycle plants, which take between 3 and 6 months to complete their cycle, apply 3 liters of biofertilizer once a week. For the perennial plants, which are the plants that do not require planting, after 6 weeks of planting or immediately after the final harvest of your fruit, apply 5 liters of biofertilizer once a week. I'll now take you through the tips for better production. Number 1, ensure you plow your land so that it can expose the weeds and the pests to the sun, which will eventually die. This prepares your land for the next cropping. Number 2, your choice of fertilizers should not just be based on nutrients. Fertilizers need to be helpful in organic structure, organic matter, and soil structure. And number 3, fertilization is a continuous process. Do not just fertilize once and leave your crops. Crops need fertilizers and nutrients throughout its cycle to make better production.